Okay, I'm Angela and I work for Work2IT Solutions. I'm going to show you how to customize your invoices using accounting software Xero. Okay, I'll just pop me away for now. Okay, so in Xero, all you need to do is go to invoice branding, and I'm using a dummy company, okay, for these demonstration purposes called demo company. Right, a new branding theme. You've got a standard theme here, so I'd advise just quickly, just to make sure nothing gets left out, you change your address padding here to 0.5 and change all of these settings as you want. Now that's the first way you can edit your branding theme without doing too much. A better way is to use the word templates. Okay, now I've called that setup. I'm going to save that, come back to it later. Okay. Make sure you tick the ones you want to show on your invoice, untick if you don't want it to show. Okay. Now, the main thing is that you create a new invoice template as you want it. Now, the way you do that is by going to New Branding Theme and Custom DocX Theme. Okay. Call it Work2IT Solution Limited. Okay. Press OK. And then all you need to do is download the appropriate templates. Okay, so I'm setting up my new branding theme. I've called it Wits. As you can see, I've done one earlier. Okay, there's Wits Limited. Now I need to download the zip files. Okay, so I'll have a copy of each of these and I'll just show you what they look like. Okay, there they are. Credit note invoice statement. Just save those. Then obviously you need to adapt them as you want them. This is what an invoice template generally looks like. I've deleted some fields here, okay? Think about the table layout, think about rows and columns and cells and how you might customize them and make the layout better. To add a logo, you just double click on the picture here, okay? And then make sure you get rid of any double line spacing by selecting the relevant areas using Control and Shift. And here you've got double line spacing or single line spacing. Make sure it's on single, then select no spacing on the styles menu. Okay, as you can see, I'm using Windows Vista. Right, I've got 3 columns there, as you can see, and several rows, and here I can change some of this layout. I've deleted some of the VAT information and duplicated information which you might want to do as well. Okay, if I go to table properties, you'll see you can change the width and cell, and if you go to options, you can wrap the text, fit the text, and you can have cell margins. Okay. Now, if I go back to table borders and shading, you might also want to add some borders and shading there just to liven it up a little bit. Okay, and the width of that might be 2 points. Okay, and if you go on options as well, you might want to allow some padding between your cells. Okay, just to give it a bit more space, and any other settings you might want to do. Okay, when you add padding, it will show up as quite boxy. Okay, so I'm just going to take out that padding. So I'm going to go to table padding, table properties, and borders, for example, and page borders are all there. And if I go back, go back to right click, go back to table properties. If I go to options, okay, I'm going to get rid of the spacing between cells. As you can see, it's a bit tidier, I think. And what I did was I got rid of the payment slip by just highlighting it and doing Control X. Okay, just to delete the information because there was a payment slip there. When you're happy with it, save it. I'm going to save it as invoice W, same as before. Save it in my templates folder. Okay, so I've got it there. Now if I go back to Xero, I can now upload that template. So I go to invoice and browse. Okay, find invoice W. Then uploads it, and then you'll find it uses that, and your whole consistent layout of your company and your branding is far better. Okay, I've uploaded that now. As you can see, I've done 2. This is one I've just done. Here's one I did earlier. Okay, and now I'm going to try and see what they look like. I'm going to go to accounts receivable because these are the people who obviously owe me money, so I'm sending them a bill out, which is my invoice. So I'm going to create a new invoice. As you can see, it's a demo company. I'm going to make an invoice, sending it to Woolworths. Okay, and it's the 6th of July today. Let's say I'm quite mean, I want it due next week. There's my invoice reference, IT training. Okay, and the branding I want to use is the one I've just set up, which is Wits Limited. Okay, tax exclusive, British pounds, just add some more items there. Just to quickly demonstrate, I'm just going to use that one. Approve that invoice then. Okay, so it's got all the details it needs to do an invoice on there by using the demo company. Okay, print my PDF. Let's see how it looks. Mark it as sent. Remember, this is just a dummy one. We just want to see how it looks before we actually send these out to people. So it's going to print that invoice, but it's not really. All it's going to do is show it as a PDF. So let's have a look. Okay, and here we have it. Here's my logo. Here's it due in, and here's some of the formatting removed. Okay, going to Woolworths Supermarket. Okay, and as you can see, it's all on one page. Now, I haven't amended very much, but the main things that you should bear in mind, as I said, was to make sure that when you come to edit, make sure there's no spacing on here. Okay, change your layout perhaps as well on the margins, make it 1 centimetre so you can fit more on a page, save yourself some print credit. Okay, and you can also insert things as you normally would. Okay, well, hopefully that was helpful, and if you need to contact me, it's Work2IT Solutions. Email address is info@work2IT-solutions. Okay, and I was Angela, and thank you for listening to this tutorial. Good luck, and like I say, get in touch if you need any more information. Thank you.